Unknown centuries later is when our story begins.
How is it that I might help you?
Farlo Bastaya!
Cut them apart! Break them! Ratus git Barbardo!
Boom! The world may never know, but we're gonna fucking know because we're back with Quelmar First Class. Welcome, everyone. This is our D&D 5e Strixhaven, pseudo Strixhaven like Hogwarts-esque adventure in the Underdark of Quelmar. Welcome back with our awesome players, and we're like 2 sessions away. This is our penultimate session here in Catharta Academy. And we're here to see what's going on because we've walked into class and a bunch of people are vomiting. And that's gross. But I'll tell you what's not gross. The sheer amount of talent of Eric drinking a can of whatever that is on here on stream for us today. But Eric, from your beverage choices aside, can you introduce yourself and Madros to us today, please?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Eric. I'm playing our non-magical high elf barbarian in this campaign. I have like baby magic, and that's about it. But Madros the Slayer, as he was named last time for taking out half the frogs that we fought, I think, will make a name for himself yet, as long as he doesn't come down with whatever this shit is today. So hoping my con saves come through for me.
That's right. That's right. And you know what? Someone who is going to come through for us today in a little bit would be Dan. Dan probably won't have an intro, but Dan is playing Refrig, and he will be joining us here in a little bit, tied up in some travel stuff. So let's slide on over to Zach. Zach, can you introduce yourself and Nerif to us today, please?
Sure thing. Hi everyone, I'm Zach. I play Nerif Somnum, our little halfling bard who sees dead people. I know that everyone else has been getting sick. We're trying to figure out everything. It seems that I myself have gotten a little bit under the weather, so I apologize for my voice. I don't feel good, but Nerif will, because he has his friends to take care of.
Oh, yes, that's right. And Nerif is a sweet boy. And and has lots of friends to take care of him, both dead and living. And a very living friend that might take care of him or might make him cough more because of her abuse of fungal smells. I don't know where I'm going with that. Erica, can you introduce yourself and Morchella to us today, please?
Yeah, I'm Erica. I'm playing Morchella. Both of us use she, her pronouns. And Morchella's a half-orc druid who uses, she's a circle of spores druid. She uses fungi, to her advantage and sometimes to her friend's disadvantage, as was alluded with her smells. She's a smelly girl, but that's okay. She can throw punch and do some magic too. That's about it.
Nice, nice. And another fun guy that we can use to our advantage would be James. James, can you introduce yourself and Sigmund to us today, please?
Yeah, of course. My name is James. I am Sigmund. He is a small boy. He's 16. He's far too young to be in college. He's not emotionally ready for this journey. And the only true friends he has are the pages of the books he's read. He is a knowledge cleric.
Yes, that's true. Because how can you get an edge here at Catharta if you're too busy worried about all these friendships and relationships? Ew. But that's okay. I think before Sigmund's time here, his 4 years here at Catharta, he will eventually grow to value other people or not. And, that would actually make sense as well. Awesome. Kyle, I'll be the DM tonight. And welcome back, everybody. Let's begin. Let's do a little bit of a recap of where we're at. So at the last session, we we ended with our group after partaking in some possibly campus illegal activities of frog racing. They ended up fighting the frogs that were racing, these little tiny cute little frogs that had like a little top hat Tim, and some suspenders and stuff. Cute little harmless frog race, although you were gambling, which is probably not good. But after the race, the frogs turned into giant frogs and attacked everyone. Started trying to eat everybody up. And as our party just slew through these giant frogs, covering themselves in the visceral guts and gore and blood of these frogs, and stand triumphant at the end, only to find out that these frogs might have had the strange substance that was getting everybody sick. All of you feel fine so far. And you after this encounter, you decide to check out this Stephen Univerd, who is a person who has been at both of the last two incidences where this eldritch bomb has seemingly brought things to life, or at least made them, more terrifying in the frog's case. But realizing that, oh shit, it's almost class time, and you have class with Stephen, or at least two of you do. It would be Madros, and who's the other one who has class with Stephen right now?
It was me.
So Madros and Nerif have class with Stephen. So no problem. Perfect place to keep an eye on the kid and then track him and corner him after class, get some answers, and hopefully find out what's going on. Why does this illness keep coming back to campus? Or why do these strange things keep happening? And as all of you go to your prospective classrooms in the common magics area of this complex you guys are in, you go in, and each of you find a few students in your classrooms violently ill, vomiting all over the place. In fact, even in, I think it's Bioarcana with Sigmund and Morchella, when you walk in, even the Professor Olalan, that son of a bitch, even he is afflicted, and he begins vomiting as he's trying to figure out what's going on. That's where we ended last week's session. This week's session, we shall begin on a similar note. All of you except for Nerif, please make a Constitution saving throw. Morchella and... Actually, no. It would be, Morchella and Madros, make yours regularly. Sigmund, make yours with advantage. And Eric Refrig, make his with advantage too. If you
I forgot I'm piloting him,
Yeah. If you want, I can pilot him, but you did such a lovely job last time. I hate to take that mantle from you. Refrig will be with us here in a little bit as soon as he can get to the computer.
Oh, right. You said to do his at advantage, didn't you?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. As you and Morchella bathe yourself in the blood of your enemies, getting yourself all gooed up with all that frog gooiness.
That 17 is Madros's, Kyle. The 9 and the 16 were Refrig's. So the 16 would be his.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, all right. So 16 is his, and 17 is yours, and okay, Morcello.
14 is mine.
And 14 is yours. Okay, awesome. As all of you are getting into the classes, and you're going into class, you're seeing multiple students, at least 3 students in each class, vomiting and getting sick, including Stephen Univert. All of you feel a little bit nauseous yourselves, but not terribly bad. Actually, who got the 16? It is 16 and 17.
That was me and Refrig, who got the 17 and 16 respectively.
So you fixed the dice, is what you're saying. I got you. Okay, so you, you, Madros and Refrig, you yourselves barely feel a tinge of nauseousness, but for everybody else, well, and Nerif. So I guess for Morcella and Sigmund, you feel a tinge of nauseousness. Not sure if it's sympathy nauseousness or not, but you feel a tinge of nauseousness starting to come over you, but you're able to, fend it off, if you will.
Do a little.
The classrooms explode with the professors, or the ones who are not sick, begin to start to shush children or shush students out of the class. Hey, go back to your dorms. Whoa, hey, everybody back to your dorms. We don't know what's going on here. Sick kids with me. We need to get this situation under control. So, as the teachers, with the exception of Alalan, because he is violently ill as well, the teachers in the classrooms try to take control and try to separate healthy kids from sick kids. Telling the healthy kids to go back to their dorm rooms, and the sick kids, they're going to gather up and bring them over to the medical facility. What would you and Nerif be doing as you go into the classrooms dealing with this?
My whole plan, seeing that Unibird is hurling up his entire last 24 hours meal, I suppose, is just Family Guy projectile vomiting into the corner, has kind of gone up in smoke now. So I'm not sure how this is going to play, because clearly he's not going to talk to us. But I would just be like, Nerif, this plan's gone up in smoke. If he's sick, I doubt he actually has anything to do with it. After all, maybe we should go find Chet. If he was handling those frogs or anywhere near them, he might have known where the frogs came from. I can't remember what we asked him, but
don't you remember? He said that he got them from the path of the materia.
Oh, right. Thank you, Nerif. I'm but a simple barbarian. I cannot remember these things. I don't take notes.
Take notes. Speaking of that, we're supposed to be having midterms right now. Man.
Right. Lucky stars. All I can do is snap sparks.
While the teachers left to manage the students, were there papers on their desks?
So your teacher, we'll get over to your classroom in a second. Your teacher's a little different because your teacher's falling apart, and all the other ones are changing or doing things. Burwabart is the teacher right now. In what class are you in, Madros? Right now, you and Nerif?
We're in Sources of Power, I think, right, Nerif?
Correct.
Okay, good. Because I can look it up, but I guess right here. So, yeah, you're in Sources of Power, and your Professor Burwabart is getting shuffling the students out, and as I mentioned, it's kind of all right, everybody needs to go. Those of you who are not experiencing symptoms of sickness need to go to your dorm rooms until further notified. We'll take care of this the midterm stuff shortly. Just go to your dorm room, stay isolated, stay safe, and I will contact you, or we'll have contact whenever this situation is sorted out. There's a lot of kids moving here. This complex that you're in right now has 6 classrooms in it. Yeah, 6 classrooms, and all of them are full of students. As all these classrooms begin to filter out all their students, Madros and Nerif, what are you doing? Are you following the instruction, going and immediately heading back to your dorm room? Are you you let me know what you're doing. This is
Is our professor still here? Not sick, right?
yes.
I'll gesture to Nerif to come with me and kind of go up to the professor. What did you say their name was? Is it a he or she?
Burrabart. Yeah, she is a professor. Ha! No. What's it? Yindi Burrabart. She's a rock gnome. She is a Tinker
So I like tower over her.
Yeah, she is a Tinker Your. Oh, she's the Tinker Your coordinator. That's right. So,
Okay.
the heads of each each of the branches, the material, mind, infinite, and stuff, they all have coordinators. She's the Tinker Your coordinator. She doesn't have a like actual branch, but so basically she's one of the head professors.
Professor Burrabart, a moment, if you will.
Yes. Yes, I did. Just a moment.
Yes, I apologize given the chaos, but we believe that the Eldritch Bomb incident from several weeks ago has resurfaced and may be causing more widespread sickness than before.
It would appear so. I'm not familiar on the particulars of that incident, but it would appear that something drastic is happening because I can hear students vomiting in the hallway right now.
Oh, yes. I promise we'll stay back from you, but we're fine for the moment. We spoke with what I'm getting confused from the normal Strixhaven versus this game, Kyle. What's the house that equates to the Prismari that Chet was in?
Oh, Cyrex.
Cyrex. A member of House Cyrex, Chet Lutres, mentioned that there was some possibly shady frog racing going on in the Commons earlier today. That you might have heard about that incident that just happened before class. Those frogs apparently came from the path of the material, and right, Nerif?
Correct.
Yes, and those frogs were clearly affected by it. I think there's at least some connection to anyone who had those frogs and people getting sick.
Ooh.
So it's possible there's some link to the material path. Maybe we should put together a scouting party to investigate if Professor Alalin will allow it.
Calm down. This is I very much appreciate you bringing the matter up to staff, but this is going to be an institution ordeal. I will pass on the valuable information that you've just given me to the director, and we will take care of all this. No need for students to get involved. Just go back to your dorm and stay safe. I'm going to bring these six students over to the infirmary, and thank you. I just rest to hear that there are still problems with that illegal frog racing ring making its way around campus. We've had issues with this before, but we're hoping to quash this vile just insurrection of frog racing making its way through Catharta. And but thank you for the heads up. I appreciate all the information, and we will look into it. We, as staff members, we will assemble some kind of team. I'm sure the director's all over it.
Right, and is Univerd still in the class, or is he gone?
Yeah, him and the other two students are over by the door, waiting for the professor to escort them over to the infirmary. Now that she's clearing now that she's clearing all the healthy students out. Once they all get out, then she'd take the isolated sick kids and walk them over separately.
Okay, I'll just say to her, I'd keep an eye on that one if I were you. I feel like he may know more about this than what he's letting on. He was involved in an incident at the library during our first day 6 weeks ago, and had some involvement in the frog races earlier today.
Okay. Are you saying this loud enough for Stephen to hear you, or are you saying this privately to her?
No, I'm saying this privately to her.
Okay. Okay.
I'm looking at. I'm like doing the like over my shoulder as I look very dead at him, but I'm not speaking in his direction or loud enough for him to hear me.
Okay. Stephen's not paying any attention right now. He's just over there trying to, not further get sick. And she said, Stephen, he's a sweet boy. Why would he be involved in this?
If he is involved, it's potentially that he's not aware that he's involved. You catch my drift? He may be being manipulated by someone to spread these things around.
Oh.
That's the best case scenario. Either that or he's just a bloody sociopath walking around campus pretending to be a fool. But
Oh my. I'll keep an eye on him, but he's
I must say that his coincidental appearance right before two events that have happened around my friends and I, including little Neref here.
Little.
begs
Yeah, little.
suspicion.
Yep, little Neref. Yep. She gives you a nod, Neref, like a, oh yeah, Zach had to step away real quick. She gives Neref a nod, like this guy and his little people jokes. Kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, he'll be in the infirmary, so he's not going to be able to do any vile deeds from the infirmary. It'll be fine.
Good. I would ask him, though, if anyone suspicious has come to him recently, asking him to do something with the Eldritch Balm or do something with the frogs, perhaps.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for questions. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, I'm just going to wait till he's done, violently vomiting and such. Thank you so much for all your information, Madros. You have a bright future. I would just be more kind to those who are vertically challenged.
I didn't mean anything by it, Professor. Jeez. Neref's been in my class for 6 weeks. We're friends. Come on.
Oh, okay.
It's more a term of endearment.
Okay. It looked like you barely talked to him in class. I didn't know you were friends. Okay. I assumed you didn't have any of those. All right, that's fine. I will escort these sick children over. And why are they fucking children? Damn. So I'll escort these sick children over, and you will be notified of the next step here. Okay.
Right. I will just go out, try and get out of this building as quickly as possible.
Okay. Your classroom's like the first one. Actually, I think it's like the second one in. So it's not your first floor. Not a problem. As you two, you and Neref, make your way out of the school, where are you going? Are you waiting for the rest of the group? Are you staying?
I gotta look at the map here. I would say we would head towards, sort of, if you're looking at Roll20, like the tree in this sort of park area in between general housing and I forget what this thing in the center is.
That's the clock tower and then the platform that brings you here.
Yeah, so hanging out in the trees sort of in front of general housing or something like that.
Okay.
Waiting for everyone else, but away from where people are gonna congregate in close quarters. Much like the last 2 years of everyone on Earth's lives. So
yes. That's why it's just gotta be so close to home. Yep. Okay. Awesome. All right. So as Neref and Madros make their way out of the General Studies complex, let's zoom in to Morchella and Sigmund and see what happened whenever you entered your classroom and children and then your professor started getting sick. So as both of you go in, that's right, I forgot you were toying with the "is this what we're supposed to be doing" thing. But Alawin begins to start vomiting after he's like, what is the meaning of this? And bleh. So as three students and a professor in your classroom are beginning to get violently ill, what are both of you doing?
Is this the test?
No. Marcella's gonna smack Sigmund. Don't do that. In fact, don't stay away from them. They're sick.
They're sick with the bomb. It's everywhere. Everyone's got it.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Both of you feel slightly nauseous, but other than that, you're fine.
I thought the professors were supposed to take care of all of this.
Sometimes they lie.
Why didn't you take care of this? I yell at the vomiting professor.
Okay. You idiot! Just oh, God. Children, there's sick kids. over here. Just healthy kids, go to your fucking dorm room. Go to your dorm rooms, damn it.
I'll push up against the wall so that sick kids can brush by, and I'll hold
Well,
my
he's
breath.
gathering the sick kids to him so that healthy kids
Oh,
can
because he's
go.
kid. He's asking the healthy ones to go. Gotcha. I couldn't hear through all the vomit.
Yeah.
I couldn't make out what he was. Yeah, no, sure.
Don't worry, I couldn't either, but I tried to translate.
We should go. We should find the others.
Well, yeah, but I mean, while he's distracted, I was thinking maybe is Jan near his desk?
He's like in the front row. He's trying to get the sick kids to come to the front row, and then everybody else goes. So he's like right in front of his desk, yeah, but between his desk and the first row.
All right.
If you're he's not paying attention to his desk. If
Yeah.
you were to be sneaky and wanted to go there, but might need a little help.
Is that if we take it later?
Is it a new
We'll
day?
be ready. We'll be more prepared.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to sneak a look at the tests on the desk.
Ooh.
Can I do a wild shape?
If you have one left, how many did you use today?
Well, is it the same day as the frog race?
Oh
Yeah, we're
it's-
coming from the frogs.
Oh no, I don't. Okay, never
half-
mind.
half an hour later.
Let me just see if I can
You
like.
just had the one use.
No,
I
it's
used another one. I'm just gonna
Oh, I
try
didn't
to
realize you
see if
used
I
two.
can like hang out around somewhere in the classroom, like where he won't notice.
you.
Linger.
I mean,
As a giant half orc. She's bigger than me.
Like
yeah.
6 foot.
Him not noticing Morcello would be rough right now. Especially if you're a healthy student and you're standing up by the sick kids. He's gonna be like, "What are you doing? Like, get away!"
Okay.
Trying to keep you all safe and vomit at the same time. Cut me a break. Although he is beginning to take the students and he's leaving his desk, and they're going to leave as soon as the healthy kids leave, because he has to bring them over to the infirmary. So I mean, this will essentially be unattended if
Pretty soon.
you can find a place to hide or leave and then come back, or whatever you'd like to do.
Let's hang back for a while. We'll exit, but we're gonna come back, right, Sigmund?
Well, yeah, we can come back, but I have to look at the. I just
We're
want
gonna come back to look at the test.
Yeah, but it's right. It's right.
We gotta play it cool.
He could pick him up and he could take him and hide him.
He's not gonna. He's using both of his hands to puke right now.
His hands to puke. What does that look? What? What? You're not making any sense.
He's got long hair. He's gonna hold it back.
That makes no sense to me. I've never had to hold back hair in my life.
He's gonna mime. Looks like this.
Sigmund, here's the
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Are you going to try to sneak up and take a look, or are you guys going to circle back? Alalan isn't at his desk, and he's like looking, you could tell he's got to get ready to shush you guys out because most of the healthy kids are gone and just sick ones here, and he's going to wonder in a few seconds why the fuck you're still here.
Look, I just told that Cyrax asshole that I am starting to think I'm a Tinker Yor kid. And Tinker Yor has taught me that practical problems require practical solutions. So I think I'm going to take a look and see if I can... I don't want to take one. I don't want to be a thief. But if I can look and get an idea of, like, what was the test going to be, like, even if it's, like, an outline of notes of, like, here's what they have to do today, I just want to get that head start. Because if I see it today and I'm being dismissed, I'll know what to study. And that's a practical solution.
Okay. Can you make, as you sneak up and you're keeping safe distance as to not be labeled a thief, go ahead and make a stealth check with disadvantage as you
Excellent.
approach the desk and try to look over the
My stealth
test.
is 0. Disadvantage stealth. There you go.
Goddamn.
Fantastic.
You walk up And one of these sick kids up in the front row projectile vomits, and it hits you in the back. It's a warm splash in your back. As Sigmund yells out, Lala turns over. What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Oh,
Okay, yes, I am. I'm leaving. Marcello,
No.
let's go.
go to your dorm.
Come on. Do you have prestidigitation? Clean yourself up.
What? I'm not a wizard.
You act like
What?
one.
You thought I was a wizard?
Yeah, with the books and everything.
Ew, you thought I was a wizard? Ew.
Ew. The fun.
I will use. I don't have prestidigitation. I don't have anything remote. I don't have druidcraft. I don't have thaumaturgy. I don't got anything like that. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Trella. We're just gonna
Okay.
get here.
You two head out of the room. Marcello, where are you guys going? Are you exiting the
Well, are there
complex?
like lockers or something in the hallway?
No lockers, but there are empty rooms. There
I'm
are
gonna
like
hang out.
closets.
Is there a
and shit like that.
bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you wanna-
shove Sigmund there. Like, go wash yourself.
Marcella shoves you
Okay.
into the to the bathroom, unisex bathrooms.
Okay. I'll go wash up.
They're individual.
Into the women's bathroom.
Yep, they're all unisex and they're single stall, so it's not like you're getting pushed into somebody else.
Yeah, I'll clean up.
Okay. All right, you get pushed into the bathroom. You start cleaning up. Marcello, you standing outside waiting for him?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
no, actually, yeah, I'll wait for him.
Okay. That's a nice valid excuse. You're like, hey, I'm waiting for a friend, making sure he's okay.
Yeah.
Got some
Got
puke
puked
on
on.
him. Okay, cool. All right,
Just
so you're
stand
sitting
there.
outside the bathroom waiting. So the two of you. All right, Refrig's not here yet, so that makes it quicker. As Sigmund, as you take a few minutes to clean up your cape or cloak, I'm assuming you're wearing a cloak. Yep. Figured. Yeah, invisible cloak. So as you take a few minutes to clean up your cloak, you come outside and you see a figure walking right up to Morcella. Hello, Morcella. Are you sick? It is.
Glyph, is that you?
Glyph. It's Glyph. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Hey.
No. Not yet. No, not quite yet. Sigmund just got puked on though.
How were your finals, Glyph? Your midterms.
Glyph sees you
I
go
forget,
out
are
of
they
the
midterms?
bathroom.
Are they finals? What the hell are they?
Midterms. Yep.
Midterms. Yeah.
Oh,
Drying off my cloak. Yeah.
I was looking for you. They were not very good because they didn't happen. Despite the
okay,
edge that we have, midterms did not happen.
Mine
People
didn't
are
happen
sick.
yet either.
I don't
Yeah.
get sick.
I know.
That makes sense.
So now that we don't have classes and we live so close together, would you like me to walk you to our dormitory?
We actually forgot to pick up our assignment from the classroom. We have to go grab that quickly. We all just had to leave in a rush, so we have to go circle back.
Make
Are we
a
going back now?
make a persuasion or deception check with advantage
Yeah.
because Glyph trusts you.
Is because he's a
Oh.
baby.
Because he's baby.
I see. I'm a baby. I'm just like picture what's the dude from Big Hero 6?
Yeah.
Baymax.
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 Oh yeah, Baymax.
Yeah, that's what.
Are you satisfied with your care?
Okay, so 19. All right. Oh, okay. Sigmund, would you like me to wait with you, or do you have work to pick up as well?
I'm with her.
Okay, that doesn't answer the question. Should I wait out here?
I'm going with her to pick up work.
Correct. Would you like me to wait out
We'll
here,
see what the-
walk home with you, or would you prefer me to bizz off?
We'll
You're
see you
actually pretty
later.
strong. Wait,
Glyph.
but he's strong and I'm not. Oh, but you're
I'm
strong.
strong.
But are you stronger than Glyph? We should have an arm wrestle contest.
We don't have
Glyph,
time
she
for
beat
this,
me in an
but
arm
yes.
wrestle.
Well, since both of you are healthy and I am very healthy, I will wait for you after you're done picking up your work. I will go stand outside, as I don't believe anyone will force me to go to my dorm.
Great. Then we'll see you later.
Cliff happily trounces on and walks outside. Okay. The two of you go back into the classroom. It is now empty. Alalin has taken all these sick students over to the infirmary. You have free access to go up to the desk. You go up and you see a bunch of work, a bunch of his work, and you also see a copy of the midterm answer key.
Hey.
I mean, there's tests. There's a stack of tests, but there is also an answer key.
I'm not going to look at the answer key. I'm not a cheater.
What do you guys want to do? So, as far as the stuff on here, there is a stack of tests, an answer key, some curriculum notes, and a note from the director about dinner plans, and some a bunch of like nature stuff, concoctions, certain plant life research. He's really into the nature magics.
I'm gonna look at the test. That's all I care for.
Okay.
Michelle, let's look at the note from the director.
Okay. The test itself describes effects. Stamina. It makes two. Well, it doesn't have a name. I'm looking for a name. There we go.
Sigmund's reading a shipping invoice.
There we go. So
I'm reading a docketing statement. Thank you.
It is a
you can see the
magical
barcode.
It is a magical philosophy midterm, and it's about Slotty.
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 Excellent. The slotty.
Is that
Yes.
is that like coal slotty?
That
Sorry.
would it would fit for the plant thing, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, but
I've
it's
read
about.
I've read 1/6 of the library. I think I would recognize what a slotty is.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys have been remember, you guys have been studying. Like that's something that's come up.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Slotty, you know this, and you're looking at the questions and how familiar you are with them or not is based on
What if there's eggs inside of all of us, Morchella? I saw the slotty, so I was thinking like maybe the slotty they put eggs inside of people and we're all sick.
I don't think you
Maybe
took
it's
that
related.
anatomy course yet, but yes, some of us do have eggs.
Then we need to go see a doctor because the eggs will hatch into slotty and you will become a husk of a person and be fed off of by the baby frogs.
Those aren't the eggs I was talking about, but anyway, there's I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm used to having symbiotic relationships with other organisms.
You Morchella, you look at the answer key. Yeah.
Oh no, I wanted to look at the note from the director.
Oh
first.
yeah. Notes from the director. That's right. Note from the director is it was just a dinner plans to suggest propositions on doing maintenance to the proving grounds. For some reason, like it just despite William Mollis's attempt at keeping the grounds changing and appropriate for different exercises, whether they be combat or different kind of magics that are done over there. The proving grounds itself is not holding up to the task, and they need to figure out why the soil and ground and stuff isn't maintaining its proper shape and such. So they're gonna looking to upgrade the proving grounds.
Okay. Yeah, shoot. Well, she's just gonna glance at the answer key and like memorize as much as she can while she's standing there. She's not gonna take it.
Okay. Go ahead and do an intelligence check with advantage.
I'd like to see Morchella try.
Oh wow, she sure did try.
Okay. You're fairly confident that you memorized all of it,
Nice.
at least for
Alright.
now, unless something happens that takes your memory away.
Oh god, no.
Takes
Like
your-
a slot egg.
Like a slutty egg, yep. That Sigmund tried to warn you about. Okay. You two where are we heading now? I guess the only way to go is out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we should find the others. I said, I think I said that already. No, yes.
Yeah,
Should we find the
Madros and Nerev's class is on the way out. You guys are a little farther in, so that would be a problem. You could just peek in and see that nobody's in there. As you two
think
make
they're
your way out,
sick?
I'm sorry, what's up?
I asked, do you think they're sick? Because I'm not feeling super good myself.
Yeah, maybe we
Marcellus?
can go back to our rooms and rest.
But if they're
A
sick,
short
we should
rest.
know because. Yeah, you just need a short rest. That's weird. I don't need any short rests. I think we should just keep going.
As that's it. Yeah, it's a beautiful idea. Let's get you guys some some rest time here so we can get all our goodies back.
Ooh.
I don't think I have. What do I have that restores on a short rest?
Does your
Oh,
I
channel
do have.
divinity?
I have my
Health.
channel divinity, which is my skill thing. I wouldn't mind that.
Are we all together?
Yeah, they're getting ready to walk out. When you, Sigmund and Morcella, when you walk out of the General Studies Complex, you see standing over by the trees, you see Madros, you see Nerev, you see Refrig, who's just shown up. Refrig is walking over to Madros and Nerev. Hey, see,
Hey!
Refrig is walking over. Just
Fucking
in
great
time.
timing, Dan. Jesus.
Done that
Yeah.
twice now, Kyle.
Yep, that is perfect timing. You are walking. Refrig and Glyph are walking over to Madros and Nerev.
Thank God, Dan. I no longer have to pretend to be Cerberus Snape. Like,
Not quite your register.
no, I can do it. I did it last week just fine, but it's a lot of pressure.
I heard it, and you did great.
Ah.
All right.
Okay, so Dan, what you missed is wait. Did you see the end of last week's game?
No, I fell
okay.
asleep literally as it loaded last night.
That's okay. Refrig was probably so bored he fell asleep as well, so it makes
Well.
sense. After the fight, anyway. So you guys beat up a bunch of mutant frogs, and then you came to class in the General Studies building. And as soon as you arrived there and walked into your class, which for you, for Refrig, that you're in a class without any other group, so piece of cake. You walked in and a handful of students, probably like 4 students in your classroom, were getting violently sick, were vomiting everywhere. Yeah, and that's it. So your professor told the sick kids to stay, shushed out all the healthy kids, including yourself, and you feel a little like meh since the frog fight because you guys got the frog goo on you. You feel a little meh, but you're okay. You walk outside and you see Glyph standing out there. Glyph talks to you and says, "Oh, hello. We're supposed to go back to our dorm room. Would you like to walk together? I don't get sick, so I like to help those who do."
Very well, Glyph. Let us return to the dorms and see if we can find any of our classmates in a better state than ourselves.
Well, it's funny you should say that. I see 2 of them standing over there. And
Is it us?
no, Madros and Nerev are outside waiting for you guys. So
It's never us.
you're never the ones. Okay, so we have all of you, bing bang boom, are standing out. Let us move the hand. The hand knows. Yoink. I think it's right about there where you said, Eric. Is that where you said before? You were
Yeah,
standing?
sorry, I was muted. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so you were all standing there amongst the trees. You see students and faculty alike, like coming out of all the different buildings, the General Studies building, the Tomioplex, the lecture hall. This whole place is starting to shut down. It is right now, as all of you meet up, in your heads, in unison, you all hear a mass telepathic message. Attention students and faculty. This is Director Venelith. The campus is going into lockdown. Please return to your rooms. Those of you who are taking midterms will be delivered the midterm. Once you receive the midterm in your room, you will be unable to leave your room for the duration. This will be monitored. Do not cheat. More instructions to come. Thank you. And the mass telepathic link shuts off.
You guys heard that, right? It looked like you guys were hearing that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I guess
Yeah.
it's time for the midterm.
I wonder what it might be on.
I mean, it's all stuff in the syllabus. We should just know.
Yeah, but what would it specifically be on? We studied a lot. It's been
Sigmund,
6
Sigmund, I feel
weeks.
like your interaction with Chet earlier has turned a new leaf in you, a bit more sinister than I'm used to you being.
Well, he was mean, so I feel like I feel like it's kind of a dog eat dog situation. You got to meet them on their level, right?
Not rise to be the better man, or what have you.
Look, you don't need to rise to be the better man when you already know you have the better mind.
My cat agrees as he caterwauls behind me.
That's a very cat-like
Yeah,
philosophy as well.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Ooh-ha-ha.
Sigmund would be a cat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As we're
Marcello
all,
would be a dog.
where are we going? Yeah, I can picture, especially with like the dirt bath thing.
Pitbull.
Yeah.
Or chinchilla.
Roll it around in some
Yeah, I was
gross
gonna
shit
say
in
a
the yard.
chinchilla.
Okay, gang. What are we doing? We're standing out in the middle of the courtyard.
Look, I see this going one of two ways. We can either investigate the path of the material, or like what Chet said where the frogs came from, or we can be good little boys and girls and take our tests. Now, normally I would not indulge this mind from Refrig here. Don't look at me like that, Dan. Refrig here, who's all and Neref, who have already had their shit punched in the path of the
Not
material
believe this.
weeks ago. But it's the best lead we've got, and Yalalin isn't there to find out this time.
Oh, Madros, such a terrible thing you're advising us first year to do. I'm in.
I mean, by all means, we can go back to our dorms and take our tests like good little boys and girls, but the best lead we have to either track down fucking Chet again and enlist his help, which I don't think Sigmund wants, or to go down the path, or we just go along with this and take our exams in our room.
Now, refresh my memory. Does he still have all of our belongings?
Who, Chet?
Chet.
I mean, yes, we lost our wager with the frogs, referee,
Mhm,
so
But
he's
he
got
still
everything.
holds all those items.
I assume so. It's only been, 30 minutes tops since we lost that frog
Very-
race.
very
So,
well.
Are you saying we should go find and beat up Chet and take our stuff back?
I'm not
During the
saying
midterms? Oh,
those
that's
are your
brilliant.
words, not my words.
I am not saying that. I mean, I am, but I am quoting you, obviously.
I haven't said a
listen.
word on the matter.
I'm feeling really confident in my abilities to take this test, so I think we can just do both. I'm gonna speed through it, go find Chet, reclaim what is ours, and then carry on with my day.
But did
Yeah,
you hear? You're going to be sealed into your room.
How?
During the test.
Unless
Yeah, and then I'll finish
someone...
the test fast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So then they won't keep me the whole time if I've already finished, right?
Yeah.
That'd be ridiculous.
I'll be super fast too. I mean, there's like 5 types of slide. There's like a blue one and a red one. There's like a death one. It's okay. I know everything to know about sliding. As does James. Now could give me a real test on sliding right now. I'll ace it.
Oh my god.
So,
fine. Let's go
I think
take our
it'll
tests.
take like 5
and
minute stops.
where should we meet when we're done?
The path of the material.
The
That
entrance
little
to the
hallway,
path
the
of
tunnel?
material.
Sure, we'll
Or-
meet.
Yeah,
Like at the mouth, like the opening of the tunnel. Like, don't go in without us, but everybody meet just outside.
that's fine. Are there any more
Let's try and
classes
be-
today after the midterms?
I mean, the campus is going on lockdown, so probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, I suggest we all be sneaky. Maybe either we meet right outside our dorms and go together, or we're going to have to go one at a time.
Do any of us own some of that, like, evil magic paste? What do you call it? Eldritch Bomb.
The Eldritch Bomb, after... I mean, it's not real common anyway. It's used for things, they don't sell it. It's just like stuff that's used by the campus staff. But after the situation was quelled before 6 weeks, during 6 weeks ago, all the Eldritch Bomb since then has been fine. There's been no adverse effects to using it. There's been no rumor of the Eldritch Bomb itself causing any problems. They went back to using it. It almost seems like there was a bad batch.
Oh, okay.
I have some insight into the bomb, if you would like it. I conveyed with my patron, and he advised me that while the Eldritch Bomb itself is not of any particular evil nature, it was tampered with. Someone is causing the bad batch, as it were.
Once again, Refrig, something that would have been great to bring to my attention yesterday.
I had to catch a flight.
All right, who do we think it is?
That Steven Universe fellow has been around an awful lot.
Yes, but did you hear? He was in class with Nerif and I, and he was puking his little dork guts out. So,
meaning that he was in contact with the tampered bomb?
I suspect
assumedly, yes.
Like any good mystery, we must break down the weapon and the motive and the suspect. So, in this case, I would like to accuse William Mallas with
the
some sort of
bomb.
groundskeeping poison that he would likely have access to from his massive shed of chemicals and supplies. And his motive is because if the kids are locked in their rooms, he never has to do his job. Does anyone have other accusations to make?
I would like to accuse you of being a Nimrod.
Seconded.
There are
We have two
so
votes.
many places in this school that could house poisons of any magical nature. I wouldn't limit it to just the groundskeeper.
Calvin would have access to something bad too. He does operate a kitchen. And he likes to kill
He could have poisoned us. I mean, to be fair, if Calvin's been doing it, everyone in this fucking place is screwed because we've all been eating it. So
that's true. Calvin would poison the food. He'd have no reason to go for the bomb. It's unless he was trying to cover his tracks because the food would be too obvious. Of course he would go for the bomb.
Look, I think you're getting too in the weeds here. Let's meet up when we're done with our exams, because I think they're going to give us zeros if we're not in our rooms on time.
That's fair.
That's right.
So
We'll get out of the weeds, and then later we'll get into the swamp.
As I'm running to the door, as I'm splitting off, I'll yell back to the others. Everybody, think about what you know about Sammy Putnam. What do we know about him, really? Is that his real name?
Who the hell is Sammy Putnam again? I remember the name, but I can't remember who the fuck it is.
I don't even remember that person either.
Oh, that's a throwback. Okay, it's the director's secretary. It's
Jesus!
Guy
Yeah.
who gave you the second part of the tour. The director didn't want to.
Huh.
Yeah, just the normal Joe.
Oh yeah, there his name is on my sheet.
Okay, as you're running, Glyph is trying to run after you, Sigmund.
Oh yeah, we share a room, don't we? Or we're at least next to each other or something.
Next to each other, yeah. You guys organize. He's chink 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 chink. He's trying to catch up to you. We have the edge. Oh wait, never mind. He doesn't breathe. Fuck. Yeah, we have the edge. We have the edge. I'm ready
It's
for
really
the
weird
exam.
that you don't breathe, Glyph.
I thought so too. I tried to take a labored breath. it does not work.
That's okay. When I ascend to my ultimate form, I too will no longer need to breathe.
What?
Wow. What
Let's
is your
go.
ultimate form?
I'm gonna.
Oh, okay, yes.
Look, we're here at the rooms. Let's take our tests.
7.
Uh,
Good lord. I think he's trying to become a book.
My ultimate form.
that sounds about right.
Very sultry pages and a nice binder. Yeah.
It's
Okay, so
delicate
you-
leaves fluttering.
You two head off into the dorms. Everybody else, what are we doing? What's the game plan? Let's start with Refric.
I'm gonna ace my exam.
Okay, so you're going back to your room?
Yeah, I think we're all going to take our tests like good little boys and girls, and then we're gonna regroup from there.
Okay.
Do I have
Now-
time for a short rest?
Now, Sigmund, we'll see here in just a moment. Sigmund, since you and Glyph rushed ahead, very good, by the way. Good way to be punctual, because you guys aren't sure how these tests are going to be administered. As you two just make it to almost inside the building, all of you hear a noise, and especially those of you who aren't quite who are just walking to the dorms. All of you hear a noise that causes pause, a fluttering sound of many small creatures. And you look up at the sunshulk. You look up to the sky. You look up at the sunshulk, and a silhouette, a black wave across your vision, far off, coming from the actually, what building is it coming from? Sorry, I got to look it up. There we go. Coming from the Tomioplex, a wave of creatures that look like bats. Hundreds of bats pour out of the Tomioplex and make little noises, but not bat noises. They're more like you would think like little gremlins would make. You see this wave of flying creatures pour out of the Tomioplex, the top of the Tomioplex, and then disperse the whole way across campus and begin to thin out as they do. Those of you who are closer, Eric, Dan, Erica, Zach, go ahead and make perception checks, please. Does anybody get a 15 or higher?
Nope. Can Nerif save the day?
Can Nerif
Cannot.
pull it out? Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Wow. We are ignorant.
You see all these little silhouettes of wings and arms and shit. Look like maybe impish-like creatures fly across the campus. And you see that they funnel into groups. You see a group funneled into or towards the Cyrex dorms, a group towards the Vigilant dorms, a group towards the Tinkerior dorms, towards Giadari dorms, and I messed up the title of that one. And then a group heading straight towards you. What would you all like to do?
Everyone, they're probably here to make sure we don't leave once we go in. We either go in the dorms now and don't leave, or we go down the material path now.
Those Glyph, do you think they're trying to eat us, or do you think they're trying to help us? I feel like they're trying to eat us, Glyph, so maybe we don't go inside. I changed my mind.
What do you think? What's the rush though? Why can't we do both? Let's check it out.
I mean,
later.
they're swarming like fucking bats. They're there to spy on us to make sure we don't leave, I suspect.
Yeah, and those
My
tainted
perception-
frogs aren't going anywhere.
My perception is pretty terrible right now, but are those not just sheets of paper? I assume that they were the tests flapping towards the dorms.
Oh, now we have to. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I got
Well,
in that one.
they
I
don't
know
look
what
like
I
sheets of
saw.
paper, though. That would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
Since Sigmund, since you brought it up to Glyph, you two are standing alone, so you would be the only one to hear this response. Glyph's standing next to you, and he's looking up at the things in the sky. Oh, those are just monitors. They are coming to watch us while we're in our rooms taking our tests. They are
Oh.
pseudo dragons.
Oh, is that what they are? Oh, they are pseudo. I see. Yeah. Sorry, the sunshot glare in my eyes. I thought maybe they were like cloakers or some other kind of crazy monster ready to eat our souls.
It's okay. The sixth of the library that I've read had them had a few books on them. They are quite
And
nice.
together, we've got a third of the library down. I high five Glyph.
Ah. High fives you back. Looks very pleased.
All right, we're good. Let's.
Glyph, are we able to, destroy the observers, the watchers, without anyone noticing?
When did you get here? Hey, welcome.
Yeah, you're with the other group.
Oh.
These two are like at the.
I mean, if you're coming to the dormitory, I assume we're all going to the dorms.
Yeah,
we just ran ahead.
I needed to know, like, this was like the last chance of, okay, are we going in, or are we branching off? And this is the warning of, hey, something's happening. Things will be, other things will be going on. So make your decision. Last chance. Which is totally cool. So you two are heading in to take your test, rightfully so. The group, are we gonna go in and take our test and then do
Sure.
whatever we want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God someone here can see.
Do you guys really think that they're gonna let us out immediately? That we'll be able to sneak past again to the plane of the path of the material?
No.
With all those?
No one can fight off these muscles or Morcellas. We'll push our way past however we have to.
And we'll get expelled.
I think we'll all fucking die if someone doesn't do something here. I don't trust these teachers to do jack shit. They would have dealt with it 6 weeks ago if they were going to.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea, but okay.
Says the person who went to the material path and had Lord knows what done to him.
Leeches.
Yeah.
Leeches.
So many.
So many leeches. Okay. As we all make our way inside the dorms and to your rooms, you go into your room and you see that there is a small purple pseudo dragon, an amethyst colored pseudo dragon, sitting on your windowsill. Just kind of like a cat. And it sees you, and as soon as you enter the room, it locks eyes with you.
Yeah.
Not looking malicious, just skepticism, just inquisitive, just staring at you. As you shut your door, the pseudo dragon, facing in your direction, begins to turn to stone. And like a gargoyle, sits there on your windowsill.
Does anyone else have a sudden impulse to just push the gargoyle?
Yeah.
I got a really strong impulse to just be like, can I?
What can we do?
I'm not going to do that though.
As that happens, you hear a thum come from the door, the entrance of your room. Some kind of magic has been casted on your door. Still opens if you test it. Still opens, but there's some kind of magic happening. And with that in mind, let's have a rest. Okay,
Let's take some tests.
Let's take some tests.
Yes,
That's what we're gonna do.
It's a test rest.
Yes, this is a test
What?
rest. So everybody's going to get short rest. Your replenishment of short rest stuff. You can, if you're still hurt, you can use your hit dice. If you regain class features, subclass features, you get those.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gets your short rest stuff. As we are waiting, and a few
Dan,
minutes
all
after,
your spell slots come back. FYI. Your two spell slots.
as a few minutes after the magical sound of each of your doors happens, you each, not at the same time, but in turn, each get a little bit of a little tapping at your door, and it just keeps going until you open the door. And you look down to see a small quickling individual. Now there's two of them, so depending on which one you see. And you've been served. You've been served. Test. You've been served. Take it. No cheat, now bye. And then pew, they go off to the next room. The Quicklings are rushing around campus delivering all the tests to the students. You are being monitored by a pseudo-dragon-esque gargoyle creature. In your room, you are not to leave. You are mentally instructed not to leave. Everyone, you have received your midterm on Slotties. You know, all of you will know, at least being able to retain this much, that they are...
Wait. So this midterm is not for like a specific class of like...
Hey, don't read too far into it. Hey, nope, you're going too far. You've gone too deep. Yep.
Great.
I thought the same thing when you were getting it in Bioarcana, but you know what? There's one test in the book.
He's like, Kyle, you mean you didn't make a test for every one of us?
Yep, that's you know, it's weird how the classes converge to study the same thing right at the Okay, testing phase. On the day of the exam, each character makes 2 ability checks related to parts of the test. Slotty facts. Choosing the correct multiple choice answers to questions about red, blue, green, gray, and death slotty require a successful DC 12 intelligence check. Arcana specifically. Diffusing slotty confrontations. So where basically the phases of the test are slod facts and diffusing slod confrontations. Writing short essays about commonly accepted ways to keep slotty calm during unexpected encounters require a DC 12 insight check. Have each player note their character's exam results, how many student dice they gain, which I'll explain student dice here in a second, and what skills they use during the test on their copies of their tracking sheet, which I think each of you do have a report card thing, handout in Roll20 to track this stuff. All right, pretty simple. Basically, we're just doing two skill checks, and that's it. This will be over the course of at least an hour. So if you have a spells that you could spam, that's not or spells like that take slots. Spells you can spam are fine. Cantrips, I guess, guidance would be really the only one here. But spells that take spell slots aren't going to net you. You know, this course is so long, it's not going to net you a lot, unless those spells last a long time. Which, in that case, let me know. Like, if you have spells that will affect this test, let me know. But they have to have a duration of an hour or more, or cantrips that you can spam. Okay, now to give the exam more flavor, describe some of the facts the characters are trying to memorize, such as the following. Well, those look like answers, motherfucker. I don't want to say that right now. Okay. So, gang, I need everyone to make an Arcana check. And
can you also
unfortunately,
remind me what the other skill is besides Arcana?
Arcana and Insight.
Great. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity and become proficient in Insight right now.
Fair.
I'm proficient in both. I also have Guidance, and you said because Guidance is a cantrip, I can use Guidance on both
Zach.
checks.
Holy shit.
Yep, because you can spam it. Yep.
Wait, we're doing Insight or Arcana check?
No, first is Arcana, then Insight. I mean, it really doesn't matter. We're just taking one step at a time. The first part of the test is about slotty facts, and that's the Arcana check.
Nerif skipped the first question.
Yeah, because I knew what I could do.
Yeah, he started at the back and then worked his way forward.
No, he just did that thing where he's like, I don't know, go to the next one. You gotta run out of time.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay, and then go ahead and make an Insight check as well, and we'll just kind of play it out.
Did I make an Arcana check?
Man, an animal handling check, Zach.
Sorry, my hands aren't working right now.
Right. Sorry.
Did I do it?
Oh! So, I'm starting to look. I'm gonna have to
Wild.
I'm gonna have to do some investigating into whether Nymera is feeding you some fucking cheat codes here. Oh yeah, by the way, who is it? Morchella. Morchella, you automatically the first part, the slotty facts, because it's not an essay, because it's multiple choice, you automatically pass that. You automatically. I mean, you can choose to have wrong answers if you want, but you could totally. It's an automatic, 100%. So yeah,
cheaters do win.
So yeah, I mean that's you played it. You guys played it out, and yeah. So that automatic.
Did you get a 5 on that first one?
She sure did.
I did.
Or you got a 3 on that first one?
It was worse.
Oh my god. Wait
Yeah.
cheating really does help out in that case.
Yeah. So you and there is like a study mechanic and stuff too, but we didn't get a chance to do that because stuff. And but it doesn't matter anyway because let me take a look. Let me look at our scores. All right. So we have Dan. Was yours the first to the 20?
I had a 20 with Arcana.
Okay. So these are DC 12. So Dan, the first section, the Slotty facts. I mean, I guess we won't know the results yet, but let's just play this like. I'll have you guys remember your results. That way we don't have to scroll up and look for this stuff later on. So Dan, you're fairly confident. You aced the Slotty facts section. Morchella, I mean, you don't have to be confident because you just knew it. You remember all the answers for the multiple choice. Madros, you also passed. And animal handling. That was a good choice. And Zach, you also passed. And James, what do we got here? Is 15 your first one? Wait.
22 is his.
Yeah, okay, so 22. Okay, I see what you're doing. All right. So 22 for
Type
yours.
guidance and stuff. So I just-
Everyone, you must have done some studying. Because, well, I mean, yeah, Marcella. You must have done some studying because you all aced these Slotty facts.
Is it studying if you study the answers?
It's true. I mean,
Technically.
yeah.
Wait, technically, what is the difference between memorizing the answers from the answer sheet and memorizing the answers
If
from
you
the textbook?
understand why that answer is the answer, James, then you're learning.
Yeah,
I
but
had
this is
old
biology
tests. I had
facts.
old tests all through grad school from past students. So I don't want to hear that.
Yes. Okay, so Zach, let's start off the second portion. You've all written a short essay about commonly accepted ways to keep Slotty calm during unexpected encounters. And I must say, Nerif's essay was a stroke of brilliance. It was a very good read for the professor to grade that. So that your essay is great. Morchella, your essay is good. It's good. You did the work, and you're fairly confident that you passed. The same thing with Refrig. You guys did okay. You passed it.
Am I really the only one who fucked it up? I'm really the only one who fucked it up.
Yeah, Madros, the multiple choice was easy for you. That was, okay, cool. But when you had to go and articulate this stuff in an essay, writing about it just made you mad. It was just frustrating. I can just picture you with the fucking.
Yeah, I'm so mad. I want to break that little pseudo dragon, and it's watching me.
Things you learned about Slotty during your, some things you memorized were Slotties are aberration, known for their regenerative abilities and magic resistance. All Slotty are dangerous and unpredictable, but red Slotty and blue Slotty are the least powerful and don't cast spells. Blah blah blah, stuff. Slotty stuff. Yay.
Is there anything about the eggs?
There's lots of things. You want to keep reading? I can if you want Slotty facts. They give you about 10 facts here. Those were just a couple that I read off. But for sake of time, didn't keep going. Okay, so you guys have absorbed information about Slotty. And I think Madros was the only one who failed anything, and that's okay. You still passed. If you fail twice, if you fail both parts, it is a failure. If you pass one part, it is you passed, but it's not great. And then great success if you've gotten both parts. So that means that each of you will get student dice, and each of these dice are I'm not really going to get to utilize a whole lot, but student dice are a D4 that you can add for the rest of the school year, to any check that is the same as the checks you took to make the tests. So those of you who passed both of them get 2 of these dice. You have them every day. They recharge on a long rest. 2 D4s. In Madros, you get 1 D4. And you can add these to any insight or arcana check on any day. Yes, indeed. That's your net win right there. So for theoretically, like if this was a long campaign, you'd probably get a lot of mileage out of out of that stuff. Although you guys still might with, I mean, you have insight stuff to come, still have an investigation to finish. So, with that in mind, you have taken your test, and as soon as you finish with your test and sit it down and look finished, before you even contemplate what the fuck am I supposed to do with it now, or should I just let it sit, the pseudo dragon in your window sheds its stony facade and begins to balk at you. And kind of nudging its head toward your test, asking you, "Are you finished?"
Do they speak a language, or are they just like animals?
These ones are not speaking a language. Just
Madros just slides his test like he's depositing a check at a bank, just towards it.
the pseudo dragon takes its little tiny paws and takes the test and hugs it, and then turns around and flies off into the campus. As it flies, you can look out the window and you see several, possibly dozens, depending on how long it took you to do your test. Madros, it probably took you a little longer as you were raging with the essay, and Morchella probably didn't take you long at all because multiple choice was just. So as you begin to see these pseudo dragons from all over campus fill the sky and head back towards the general studies area.
Can I pet mine first?
You can try, but it will definitely not let you pet it.
Can I intimidate it and let me petting it?
You can try. This is D&D. You could try.
You could always try.
Okay. It snaps at you. Actually, yeah, it's gonna do it. All right.
Little dick. I just pass my test to its mouth.
Let me look. Is pseudo dragon? Okay. Hold on. Please stand by. Pseudo dragon. Oh. Okay. The pseudo dragon tries to bite you as you insistently try to pet it without its approval. Oh, luckily it didn't try to sting you. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I'm guessing a 20 hits.
20 does hit.
It bites you for 5 points of piercing damage.
Holy hell.
Oh my god.
Dan, did you expend hit dice on that short rest at all? Do you know how to do that to heal?
Nope.
Before you take that 5 points of damage on your character sheet, yeah.
Great.
So,
I'm right back to where it was.
Okay, wonderful.
Awesome. Well, remember you have 2 hit dice now because you're level 2. So
yeah, but he took the damage after he would have short rested, would he not?
Yeah, but you can do it again. You can short rest.
Okay, you can use your other hit dice if you want to, Dan.
And here we go. All right.
Nice.
So despite the pseudo dragon taking a chunk out of the top of your hand, one of your knuckles, you managed to heal it up.
Dumb luck, teaching children of all ages that choices have no consequences.
Yeah. I've had wounds. It's just a flesh wound.
Yes. Wrap it up. That's right, because you haven't properly been healed yet, so it's not bleeding. It's not going to amount to death or anything, but you do have a hole in the top of your hand. Let's see here.
I'll figure that out later, I guess.
Spiders get scars. Okay. Gang, it is late in the afternoon. Evening, almost. Right? The sun shulk is starting to turn orange. The last class of the day is, we were there. It just didn't happen. But the midterms rolled in, and you all feel pretty confident that you passed. You did well. What would we like to do for the evening? Are we going to go out and investigate? Are we to do something tomorrow morning?
We already planned, right? We're going to the tunnel.
Under the cover of darkness. Absolutely.
Okay. So, where do we want to get together? Your rooms aren't locked, and the oversight is gone once your test is over. So, where do we want to get together? How do we want to plan?
Last I had heard before I ran off, we were meeting at the mouth of the tunnel. So that's where I will go. I don't know if they
Likewise.
changed their minds after I left, which would be totally a maniac thing to do. But I will go with the plan as I heard it.
Okay. Glyph is going to go with you, if you don't mind.
Of course. Well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Question.
Yes.
Can I attempt to disguise myself again in a ghillie suit, just for memory's sake?
You still have the ghillie suit.
Oh, sweet. I'm just going to put it on then.
Yeah, I wanted to see if there was anything you had to do to it because you spent so long with leeches and shit. All right. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I was gonna make it like a funny, like you know, while you were out there doing the shit, you had like woven new stuff into it. And anyway, we'll.
Oh yeah, like little leech teeth into it.
Like little weird shit. Okay, so we'll just stick with it as it is. So the cool. Yeah, you can put your ghillie suit back on. As all of you make your way to the path of the material.
Kyle.
Yes.
Would I have enough time to like sprint my ass to the Tomioplex to see if the gift shop is open to buy one of those primers?
I thought you already bought. We already said behind the scenes you bought one, right?
I mean, I guess I would have, but I wouldn't have known till my conversation last week which one I would have bought.
That's right.
That's the problem with that
yeah,
logic.
You're right.
So
you're right. That's right. Yeah. Let's just say yeah.
But if everything's locked down, I'm not going to waste my time trying.
I want to accommodate that. That's part of your character stuff. So let's say you ran over real quick before you came over to the path of material. We'll just have you like rolling in as the last one there. Morchella and
so that I can.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You grab it
so that I can pick up a Cyrex primer.
Mm-hmm.
And does that work the same like it's Bard and Sorcerer spells, right?
Whatever it says, we'll make it work.
All right.
Just go with whatever it says in the book, and we'll make it work. If you don't have those spells, or if it requires spells, then just.
You said it was the Prismari one, right?
Yes. Yep. Prismari.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Assuming that this wiki is accurate, I have no idea. So.
That's okay. It's not that huge a deal. We will adjust as needed. And I can double check it in the book then, but I don't have it up right now. Okay, awesome. As everybody does their thing, and we eventually all meet up at the entrance to the path of material. Being the first three here, Morchella, Sigmund, and Glyph, you're all standing here waiting for the rest of the group to finish their tests and catch up.
So Glyph, what was your test on?
Mine was on Slotty.
What?
Strange, I thought as well. But you know what? I learned not to question it. That is what I learned. That is the edge.
You know what, Glyph? You're right. I won't question it. Thanks.
I'm joking. Questioning is great. I'm just really good at tests. One thing I wanted to point out to you two, as you're standing here over the course of, let's say like 10, 15 minutes, you notice that you're like feeling not great fades away. You begin to feel better. Not just better, but pretty good.
No, Morchella, I am not feeling so sick anymore, so I think maybe it was just nerves. You think everybody was nervous?
Probably not as nervous as you, but a little bit.
Because I've heard of people getting so nervous they throw up. So, but that doesn't explain why the professors would throw up. So I think maybe it is the bomb.
It's probably the bomb. Yeah, but definitely the test didn't help.
That's true. It can be two things. Two things can be true.
I'm the baby.
You are the baby.
Thanks. Okay.
Thanks for reminding us. I almost forgot. Let's do focus on the test.
I'm just really, trying to think of all the true things that I can come up with right now for your conversation.
All right, but Morchella, real talk, as they say. What are we going to do if we find the person who's responsible? Like, if they are a professor or a faculty member or something, it's their word against ours, and we're not even really first years. We're not even through our whole first year. We're less than first year.
Okay.
We're 0.5 years.
I think we can be pretty persuasive to make them state their case.
Yes, and what if they have that's the worst case. What if they have a really good case for doing it, and we agree, and we're like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense, and then we look like the baddies.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
What on earth are you on about? Bloody hell!
Everybody else
Marcella
is arriving.
thinks that Marcella thinks that whoever's poisoning the bomb might be doing it for good reason.
No, I'm saying that we're gonna convince them to comply with whatever our plans are. By force, probably.
Oh, never mind.
have to.
Sigmund, there's no
Reverse
possible
that.
way
Marcella
anyone...
wants to punch someone.
If I have to.
Oh, what else is new? Shit, we never got to the fighting pits, so we'll have to just punch whoever this is really hard, Marcella. I
By the way,
support
if we have a
diplomacy
minute,
by punching.
I still want to see Glyph and Morcella arm wrestle to see who's stronger. Because I don't know.
Do we have a minute?
Yeah, we got. Yeah, you guys got. I mean,
I'm
you
very
guys are
curious.
out at night. I mean, it's sure. Okay. Let's see here.
Something like a moonlit arm wrestling contest.
Actually, Marcella, you get to do athletics, which you may
What?
suppose athletics.
Well, that's even better.
Glyph only has
No.
a 3.
God
Oh.
damn.
Okay. I was gonna say let's go with your original number, but that doesn't even matter. Okay.
Beat by a robot.
Glyph looks at you, eyes you up, looks over at Sigmund. What is the edge in this competition?
The
Strength.
edge is. Yeah.
The edge is strength. Okay. I must warn you. I have done this before, but with my thumb. Takes his arm, puts it out, and then. Sorry, I do not have the same tendons you
What?
do.
See, this is what I was
Yeah,
saying,
this
Marcella.
isn't
This
fair.
is why we needed him, because he's
Glyph's
strong.
arm is
They
made
are
of
strong.
stone, and I have flesh arms. This isn't the same playing field.
Well, it's okay. Look, you guys can both be strong, but you said I just wanted to make my case. Glyph is good to have around. I am not able to do any of that, so having Glyph here is good.
But Glyph talks.
What am I, chopped liver? Am I not
May
the strong
so
one
be.
here?
Oh wait, was Matros and Marcella arm wrestled yet?
Oh,
What, are you like
I
trying
guess
to
we'll
beat
see.
someone in an arm wrestle?
That's how the campaign ends. It's just a round of arm
Yeah,
wrestling.
everyone in camp is just going around and she hits everyone.
Find the
Even-
pecking order.
Even the professor. All right, come on, let's go. Awesome. Okay.
Real fast. How do I get my Bardic Inspiration dice back?
Uh,
You're
sure.
You're getting back
Right.
on short rest. You get them
Oh,
all back.
beautiful. Beautiful.
So you're rocking the you're back in action. It seems like we all basically got some stuff back on a short rest, right? Yeah.
All I got back was hit points, but I don't have
Oh.
resources as a barbarian.
You didn't
So-
rage? You don't get your rages back?
I don't think so. If I do, I can't. I'll look at. But I mean, yeah, we'd have to get in multiple combats for it to matter.
Okay. Well, hey.
But I'll check and see if they do come back. I'll
Just
replenish
saying, if
them.
you want to do an arm wrestling contest, I would recommend raging, where you have advantage on the roll.
I'm not gonna waste my rage on a fucking arm wrestling competition.
There's nothing more important. How could you possibly
Yeah.
save it?
The clout.
And
Yeah, it only comes back on long rest once you have raised the number of times shown in the barbarian level in the rage column of the table in the PHP. You must finish a long rest before you can rage again.
Okay, that's right, because
So-
it scales an amount. Okay, gotcha. All right, gang, we're all here at the entrance to the Path of Material. Refrig, Nerif, and Madros. As all of you stand here and talk over the course of, let's just say, 10 minutes, right? As we're gathering a game plan, we're trying to figure out what to do. About 10 minutes of you standing here talking in a group, you all begin to feel better. Well, Nerif, you didn't feel bad to begin with. but the rest of you begin to feel better. Not nauseous, not sick, not like a little trembly. All better. Guys, what are we doing? What's our game plan?
I'm curious by that. I'm wondering if it's Refrig is wondering. Could this be a proximity thing? Are we getting closer to something that cures this ailment?
Or perhaps the other way around, Refrig. Perhaps there's something toxic concentrated on campus.
Could we do like an Arcana check to see if we can tell which it is?
Yeah, go ahead and do an Arcana check with disadvantage, but you have a D4. Or no, sorry. Well, you have 2d4. You have 2d4 for the day, so you can either use both d4 on this roll, or 1d4 now and 1d4 later.
So I would do.
Or actually, I don't know if they stack. That's a good question.
I don't think you can use both dice on the same check.
Yeah, I don't think so either, because effects usually don't stack like that. So 1d4, you can add 1d4 to it.
I don't think it's gonna help.
So that would get on. It would go on the 6, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, gonna go ahead and let that one go.
You gotta let it slide. It's really hard to tell. It just like you didn't even notice it until like right now. It's like, wait a second, why do I not feel like shit? It was a very subtle change.
Madros is gonna walk back towards campus, maybe like 50 yards or something like that.
Okay.
Do I feel anything?
No.
Okay.
You feel no change.
All right, I walk back. Well, nothing. So either the effects worn off over time, or it's all fucked, and we have no idea where to go from here. So, Refrig, Nerif, you two were down this path before, farther than we went. What did you see when you were down here? So we know what we're getting into.
There's this bridge. There's leeches to the left, but if you remember, okay. Well,
more leeches.
I love that that's where Nerif is like focused, is on the leeches, not the horrible black spider monster.
There's this large, dark, deep abyss that goes to these ancient ruins. We didn't go in them. I crossed the bridge, but I didn't enter as Nerif was taken, and I felt it. Should probably figure out where he made his way off to. It's a place unlike campus. It seems older.
Spooky.
Very ominous indeed, Refrig. Perhaps that's where those frogs originated from, or at least in the swamp around it. Indeed, especially if Yalalan's gone. You said there was some creature there that protected it?
Yes. A rather powerful, what I assume is a arachnid of some kind. Shrouded in darkness. I didn't even see it sneak up and take poor Nerif away. I heard the muffled sounds of him being raised into the darkness above, and, well, I fired a blast that made contact with something, but it seems like only the ceiling came crashing down around me, nothing of the creature itself. And it had some sort of psychic ability. It spoke within me, told me to not worry. I had no choice but to believe it, and as Nerif is now here with us, I suppose that the creature is in some ways trustworthy. I don't know that it is.
Well, perhaps we can inquire upon the creature, if it's as ancient as these ruins are, what it knows about any of the goings on up here.
I agree. I can't believe it, but I agree with you.
I can't believe I thought of it.
That makes two of us.
Nice.
Hey, Kyle.
Yo.
Could I do like an insight check or something to try to remember if I saw any frogs while I was getting those leeches out for the class?
Yeah, just do an intelligence check and do it with advantage.
Intelligence. advantage.
We done today.
Okay.
Spent. You do remember? I mean, seeing a couple frogs.
Okay.
It's swampland, so they're pretty common. No, nothing weird about the frogs, but you do remember seeing a couple of them. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I would have loved if he passed that check and he's like, "Yeah, you remember seeing a frog with a top hat and another one with suspenders."
Yeah.
Hopping through the swamp."
They're just naturally like that. They didn't
Yeah,
dress them
yeah.
up like that. It's just that's naturally like they like to look like.
Michigan J frogs just like pulled out of the swamp.
Hello, my baby.
Hello,
Hello.
honey.
They live in a society.
Yeah, they have their own little ecosystem over there.
Shall we make our way down the tunnel then?
Indeed, but watch out for the plant monsters this time.
We'll be okay. I got one of these. Just gonna pull out her like light up flag. This will keep us safe.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The pennant. Awesome. Okay, you all make your way down the path of the material. It is very dark because, with the exception of between classes, this place isn't lit up at all, with the exception of small luminescent flowers, giving a very, very dim glow in the tunnel. And as you all make your way through, let's pull up the map. I wasn't sure if we were ever going to see this again. Let's go. Bloop. There we go. There we go. And we're all down here. Well, actually, we'll open up. You'll open up like right here at the mouth of this cavern. What does it look like on the screen? Okay. I guess it looks fine in you guys' view. There we go. Okay, as we're all right here, you enter and you see that there's still the lights, the lanterns that are still lit along the pathway that leads up towards the bridge, and it is actually dark down below. Fudge! I never thought we were going to be here at night. This sun shulk over here is also dim, like in the main chamber, so it's very dark down here.
For the ruins that Dan and Refrig and Nerf went to, is this part over here?
Yes. Yeah, so
Okay.
the material is kind of two different subject matters. There is nature magic, and there is like technology and stuff like that. So those are like the branching of the material is into the two facets.
Okay.
So all the nature magic stuff would be down to the left, and all the technology and stuff like that, research is to the right. Gang, what are we doing? Where are we going? These are two very different branches here. How do we want to handle this?
I'm not making big decisions here. Like, I'm already out of my comfort zone.
Refrig, you've been here before. Where was it that you experienced this encounter with the arachnid monster?
Refrig points to the right down the bridge through darkness.
Are we heading to the bridge?
No, I think we have to go the other way.
Well, Nerif, where were the leeches, buddy? I know it's traumatic, but where were they?
Just Nerf starts just having a little bit of a twitch thinking about it. I remember they're there. Over there. There, the leeches. So many leeches. I'm gonna go point down wherever I remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Nerif never came back sick. As much time as he spent in that place.
True.
I don't know if that's the source of the whatever.
No, I think our best bet's to question the creature that you encountered, that the two of you encountered. It seems more ancient than the school.
No. Bad idea. Not a friend. Bad idea.
Then why did we come down? Why did we come down here? It's the only lead we fucking have.
We look for frogs.
Nerif, you can stay behind me, buddy.
Promise?
I promise. I won't let it take you again.
All right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Wow.
Okay, so we're going to head down the illuminated road to the bridge. As you all ascend the stairs that lead up into the tower, the beginning part of the bridge here. And Nerif and Refrig, you will know that through this open little doorway right here at where the tower, where the bridge actually starts, right when you step through that's when you guys got jumped before. Who's going to be the first one to walk out onto the bridge? Or what do we do? How do we approach this? Decisions.
I'll take lead. I've encountered the thing before. And as long as Maedhros or Morchella stay close behind Nerif and make sure that he doesn't get grabbed again. Deal?
Why don't we just stand on both sides of Nerif, and that way he'll feel more safe.
Hands. Like friends
You
do.
stay behind.
Okay.
You guys are my
Stay
best
behind
friends.
Nerif.
Okay. All right. So we've got a nice little protective huddle around Nerif. Sigmund, what are you and Glyph doing? They're Morchella and Maedhros are kind of protecting Nerif, and Refrig is going to be the first one to walk out onto the bridge to kind of test the waters and make contact with this spider creature.
I'm middle of the pack right now, watching earnestly for stray professors or possibly giant spider creatures or I'm very quiet and reserved at this point, because if this has nothing to do with school and everything to do with breaking 1,000 rules, I'm better left keeping my mouth shut.
Okay. And Glyph will stand quietly next to you then, and kind of go on this. And they are studying, just trying to figure out what of this, why are we here, and what of this makes sense, and what can give us the edge from this. So, okay, very cool. As we go onto the bridge, Refrig, you hear the telepathic voice in your head. Looking up, I'm assuming you looked up to see if it's up there.
Oh, yes.
When you got onto the bridge, you look up and you see nothing. You see, go up to the cave ceiling. You hear the voice in your head again. You've returned, despite being instructed not to. Why?
We have questions. Questions that we hope that you can answer.
You break the rules that are set by your betters. Why should I answer any of your questions?
Because I feel that you are above them, even. I feel that you don't answer to them. You are something else. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Persuasion check. Those are some nice words, though. She's not gonna lie. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, this is the Refrig from before. Okay. I remember these. All right. Gotcha. I'll give you credit. You do sell it well. I am beyond your student body's rules. What is it that you seek, and why such a large group to seek it?
Well, when it was just the two of us last time, you handled us quite easily, so this was more for our own confidence. There's something that's ailing the students. It seems to come from this Eldritch bomb. It's not the bomb itself, but someone seems to be tampering with it in some way. Do you know who or what is being put into this bomb?
Well, before I start my rolls, let me know, or I'll let you know, that all your friends wouldn't matter. You would all perish.
I felt as much. The confidence was for me.
If it makes you sleep at night, or helps you sleep at night. Okay, there we go. So what's her roll? Oh, okay. You're not the only one who can roll here. Well, she knows what you're talking about.
Can the others hear as well?
No.
Okay.
No. And she can only link one at a time.
Got it.
So, yeah.
I would ask her then. May I translate to my comrades?
You may speak with your tongue. I do not have one, and I do not wish to, but I shall not restrict you from such behavior.
Thank you. So that just saves me from having to repeat everything that you say.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, Refrig tells everybody else that the creature is here, and that it knows of what he's speaking. And for reference, Refrig, you can speak, and it can hear you. It just can't speak to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you only have to do it once. You speak it, and then the group hears you, and it hears you. They just won't hear its response until you repeat it.
Sure.
I know of this bomb and some of the things used to make it. What is it that you seek?
The poison. What's the poison ingredient?
We would like to know what is poisoning the bomb itself.
I would not know, for I do not experience the bomb as you would.
Okay, get an itemized list of all the other ingredients, and we can see if any of them can go bad, or if they are easy to swap out for common poisons.
Nerif reluctantly relays the message. Reluctantly relays the request.
I feel as though you're beginning to waste my time. And
Oh, I felt as much.
I do not deal in chemicals. I do not deal in, well, this kind of poison. Eric, you're muted, brother.
Ask her if she knows where the bomb comes from.
Do you know where the bomb itself comes from?
I know the Geodari manufacture the bomb. Down
Geodari?
below, in the icky place.
How do we get to this? How do we get to this icky place?
You take your sad 2 feet and you walk down the road. Make a right at the intersection. And you take your sad 2 feet and keep going.
Ask him if he knows if Yalalin has any business with it.
No. We've spent as much time here as we can. Time to leave. We're going to the Geodari.
As you're walking away, Refrig. But wait, one more thing.
What is it?
If your point here was to find something amiss, I have sensed something amiss, something moving, unchecked. I do not know what it is, and it will not allow me to stalk it. Be careful in the swamp.
Thank you. We'll be on our way then.
And
Can't
if
believe
you,
that worked.
if you turn around and go back down the stairs, then you're good.
I fear that we shouldn't linger here. There's something that even the spider can't comprehend. We should leave.
Well, that's fucking ominous.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not shaken, but that creature is
Stirred.
older than this school. We should make haste back
So
across the
wait.
bridge.
We're going to the swamp? Is that what you're telling me?
We're going to maintain the same formation. You are safe. I'll
Flying
make sure
V.
that we just stay away from you.
Gang, how do we want to approach going down into the very dark and possibly dangerous swamp area? Well, definitely dangerous, but
I
this,
feel
for all
like-
intents and purposes, is like an actual above ground equivalent swamp to include
Okay.
marshes, mucky water, dangerous creatures, all that shit.
Well, I have a sort of sixth sense for danger in these sort of places. Above table, this is the barbarian danger sense thing, where like if there's like a dexterity saving throw needed, I make it with advantage as long as I can see it coming. So if you want, I can lead the way and make sure that if something's triggered, I have stand a better chance of dodging it than most of you do. And anyway, I can take a hit better than most of you can. So I can lead the way and you all can get my back.
So be it, you brute.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
We swap places then.
Okay. Shifting around formation. All of you head down in to the Geodori Swamp. Let's say Nerif. Nerif, for your duties, there is a group of classrooms, a complex of classrooms right here. Let's say the leech pit that you got out of, it's down here by this like little farming area, so it would have been like right here. So you only know, Nerif, like the complex, the classroom complex, and then down to they call them spawning pits. It's where they use to grow things, create things, manipulate things using nature magics. But next to that is a pond with leeches. And that's a lot of that is for leeching of magics and also for medical uses, depending on the type of leech. But so as all of you get down to this intersection, which way are we going? What are we doing in here in the swamp?
I would inquire with Nerif, like, which way should we go?
Definitely not that way. That way is where the leeches are.
Mm-hmm.
I will only go there if I get a piggyback ride from somebody. I refuse. I refuse.
Good news, we have someone very strong on our team.
Cliff.
Yes, Cliff.
Strong
Cliff
baby.
You'll be better than a baby if you can carry me through there. I'm too short. I can't go through that again.
What
Cliff,
were
look.
in those fields, though, Nerif? Was there anything even worth looking at?
Leeches. And more leeches. Some frogs. I couldn't tell if there was anything weird about the frogs. I just know that I spent all night fishing them out, taking them, ripping them off of me. Does that help?
We really have to get you a psychiatrist, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we do have a guidance counselor. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We can...
What's the guidance counselor's name, Kyle?
I knew it. I will find it. We're gonna find it right now.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
I will thwart you.
I regret myself. I regret everything I've done.
Regret nothing. You did it.
Is
You
that
did a
Shark
wonderful job.
Beak, or is that something different?
Yes. Yes.
It is.
Yes. Lana? No, Meeblefoth, not her. Western
Vinda
Mantooth. All right. Innis. Nope. Swami. Nope. All right. Damn it, you win. I don't know where she's at. It's such a long list of NPCs. Son of a bitch. I have destroyed myself and my credibility. I yield. I yield. All right.
Okay, we can move on. It's okay, Kyle. Please.
Okay. Fine. I was just trying to, win. I was trying to win. Okay, let's see here. You guys get down to the fork in the road. Are we going left? Are we going to the complex? Are we going to, where are we going? Are we going right?
Got a
Oh,
request
I
for
see
a
that.
short break.
Yeah. As soon as I figure out where you guys are going, that way I can know to transition.
I gotta look at this map again.
I'd say the complex or to the right, personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Complex first and then to the right? Okay, cool. As all of you approach the Geodari complex and the path of the material, you walk up, see the Geodari insignia right by the on the side of the building, and you see the two doors, the double doors leading into the main entrance, hanging wide open. in a dimly lit interior. One of the doors is like kind of wiggling a little bit, like there's a little bit of a breeze or something through here. It's ominously hanging wide open, as someone that must have burst through them or something. And that's where we're gonna take a break. Ha!
Whoa,
A quick break, which I completely forgot about when it was appropriate. So yeah, my bad, guys. Okay, so 3 to 5. Boom. We'll be right back.
Burby.
to Kyle. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Okay. We had a quick break. Huzzah! Awesome. Now, to get back to it, we have approached we're in the path of the material, in the swamp-like area of this academy, and we've walked into the swamp, and we're approaching the Geodari, which is a house, like a Hogwarts house here. We're approaching the Geodari complex, and within the complex, the doors, all the lights are off, and the doors, the entrance doors are hanging wide open. Something seems amiss here. Now, what would you all like to do as you approach this eerie situation?
I would like to. Oh, I can't channel divinity because I'm really insightful right now, though, guys.
Medros is gonna draw his sword and just motion for everyone to sort of like stay behind him as he just pulls it out from his back sheath and is just sort of going up with it to the side, sort of on guard for anything.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go up to the door and try and like see what I can see inside the like foyer area.
Okay. You go up to the door and you look in. It's like a little bit of a lobby area, and your general studies complex doesn't have this, but it's basically a chill area, a place to study. There's a fireplace. It's not going right now, but this is like a lounge area. You could see across the room there looks to be a barista stand that's unmanned right now.
Sorry, I feel like I'm just need someone else take over that.
Okay, gotcha.
Are we going loud or are we going sneaky?
Oh, we should probably go sneaky.
Then I will not yell, "Who's here?"
I don't know. Is the ground like difficult terrain? Is it swampy?
No, not yet. No.
We're in the building.
This, let me draw on the map here. So, like, this whole area... All right, well, that didn't work out. Stand by. Like, this whole area right here and up in here, this isn't swampy. It's when you... Yeah, it's when you start to get away, like... Yeah, it's when you start to get away from the main road. Everything away from the main road is swampy. For now. I mean, you don't know what it's like in here. Nobody's been in here yet. But yeah, for right now, this is all. There's a dirt road, and then yeah, it's like.
Are there windows out the back of the building to the swamp?
If you would like to walk around the building and check, you can. But from
I would like to stealthily check around the back of the building.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check. Okay.
Shit.
You trip over some kind of possum on your way around the side of the building.
Some kind of possum.
You step on its tail and the possum runs off.
Is it the Goofy movie Possums? Please tell me someone else knows what I'm talking
Dude,
about.
I hate that scene undoes me to this day. It makes me so uncomfortable. I can't put it to words. We just watched it a couple of months ago, and I was like, I hate this. I forgot that I hate this, but I still hate this.
I love the Goofy movie. I don't remember the possum scene, but I love the Goofy movie.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's been a bit. So the you scare off a possum, but you make your way around the back and go ahead and make a perception check as you look around. You can hear the water of the main lake that runs through the swamp. You can hear that water, and you can see trees, and you see a building.
I still have toad saliva in my eyes.
Yeah. Other than that, you don't really see anything back here. It's just the back of the building. They have windows. You can see the windows. You can't see through them, but you can see them.
All right, well, that's, I guess, all that I was trying to figure out. I'll go back to the group now.
You found windows. Woo! Okay, get back to the group. Everybody, Refrick found windows.
Nice.
There was something made a sound. It wasn't me. Was it that building?
What was in the windows? The windows are cool, but like, what was on the other side?
Don't tell me it was Vista.
It's a very good question. Yes.
You didn't see.
No, I.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Who's got this? Are any of us allowed to go and try again, Kyle? Like if I have
you
better
can send
perception.
another person around the back. Yeah, sure.
Careful, there's a possum back there.
I've got so I've got +3. Does anybody have better than a +3? Because I'm not proficient.
For which one?
Perception.
Oh yeah,
I just have a 2. So
I have a lot.
I love that
Marcella,
we're
do you
like
wanna
1,
go
2, 3,
around back?
4.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Oh, okay. Marcella.
Make sure if you see any windows, Marcella, see what's inside the windows.
Right. Yeah.
So Marcella, as you walk around the back, you actually see the possum standing there. Make a chill salute. No, it doesn't. But it stays chill. It stays chill. As you walk around, you're not real quiet, but you're not loud. You're just walking on dirt, and you walk around the back and you see the windows. Now, it may be that Refrig might not have understood how height works, but the windows are the building sets up a little higher because it declines. So the whole way from the road down to the swamp water, the elevation lowers. So you, being a tall person, you kind of shimmy yourself up on the little deck that's a little higher than ground level, and you stand up on the deck, and then you can see right in the windows. As you do, it's kind of like Quelmarcon. Like, you know how the deck was up higher, but it's sloped down. There was a lower level. So you're up on the deck and you're looking in through the windows, and you see it's very dark. Now, the area you're looking at right now, or looking in through the windows, seems to be you can see straight through to the front. This all seems to be a lounge area. Now, in the back here where you're at, you can see there is a place for a podium and a handful of chairs folded up and against the wall. So this might be like a little bit of a, public forum type area for the lounge, for the general area. But you do see, with a great perception check, you do see there is a set of stairs to the left in here, and you can see those stairs where you lose vision as they go up. You can see that there seems to be like candlelight or torchlight dancing off the wall, going up the stairs, meaning there's some kind of light lit upstairs.
She's gonna like gesture at the rest of the group, like, there's that thing. There's something over there.
All of you can't see from the front, but I mean, Marcella, are you going back out front, or are you trying to enter through a back window?
To go upstairs?
No, to go inside at all. Like, you're outside looking in right now, right?
Oh,
Because the
sure, I'll
perception
check the
check
front.
was- okay.
Are any windows open?
In the back, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
all,
go in.
all the
through
windows are
window.
open here. Okay. Okay, you're crawling through the window. All right, everybody else, you can see Marcella coming in through the back of the building, so you know it's clear. Are we all going in the building to check things out with Marcella? Okay. All right.
Yes,
As we enter the complex, we're in just a very general lounge area, and Marcella has pointed out that there is a set of stairs in the back that lead upstairs to the second floor. She says there is a light back there upstairs that is on. How would you all like to do this? You know that there is a light on upstairs, and there seems to be nobody here on the first floor. Are we going to go upstairs? Are we going to make precaution? Are we going to do spells or throw some
Spells? None of us are ruler. Well,
Did anyone come along?
Like what?
Did anyone join? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
they-
we all joined you.
Yeah, we're all with you.
Yep, they all came in.
Madros is gonna like bend down, grab some like dirt, and like just like fluff it on himself like pixie dust, and cast his one spell he knows, which is Long Strider, so he can move farther for an hour.
Okay.
I actually had a question, because one of us is a warlock who did get all their spell slots back, right?
Mhm.
Do any of the rest of us have spell slots? Because I've been wiped since that battle.
I got my wild shapes back, so I can spider in there.
Okay.
Yeah, but as
And
far
it
as
doesn't sound like Nerf's got any spell slots either. No. Okay.
No,
great.
I can still hit stuff, guys. It's okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
none,
Reverend, you are the spellcaster today. The spellcaster.
yeah, none of my spells are particularly utility based.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Marcella's
got
gonna turn into a giant wolf spider, I think. Well, what's the CR? Yeah, it's only 1/4, so she can do that. I think it's like a medium-sized creature. So maybe as big as narrative.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
What are your restrictions for wild shape? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, you
I
said.
can't. I always pick Moon Druid when I play Druid, so I don't know. I can't remember what the normal restrictions are.
Wild shape. Let's see.
How
What are you
about?
laughing at, Dan?
Just I can't think of animal shape without thinking of the one time that I went through that. I became a gorilla.
Oh, right.
And killed an innocent
I had
person.
totally forgotten about that. That is fantastic.
It was such a high roll. How could I not?
Threw an innocent NPC off a balcony for no reason other than he was
Yep.
startled by an ape showing up.
Oh.
Okay, Marcella, let's just say that you turn into that. And okay, so you want to be our medium.
Yeah, it looks like
fighter.
I can get it all. I get retain the benefit of what I had before and use in the new form. And then
I was just curious on the CR rating. That's all. That's
it's 1/4. Yeah, I just checked it.
awesome. You're good.
And it's got +7 to stealth, which is pretty cool, and it can climb on any surface.
Sweet. Okay,
Yeah.
so you are a medium. It's a medium-sized spider.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a chonkin spider, and all of you see Marcella transform into this spider. What does the spider look like, Marcella?
It's a wolf spider, so it's brown and just like spindly.
Furry.
I think they bark. Actually, they do make a noise, but it's hard to hear usually.
That's horrifying. A spider that barks? What the fuck?
I'm gonna find it on YouTube, actually.
What kind of spider is this?
I
Wolf
always thought that was
spider.
I thought that was an excuse for a fart. It was a barking spider.
Maybe that's what
No.
you got. Maybe
Am I
it's
wrong with that?
Do they make a noise? And I'll send it in the Discord later, but I'm pretty sure they make a noise.
Okay.
Anyway, it's got 2 stripes down its back and decently sized hairy pinchers.
Okay.
She's gonna like wave with 2 arms out of 8 before like crawling in and stealthing in up the walls.
Okay. So you go ahead.
It's a
Yeah, there you go.
25.
Holy balls. Okay. You,
Sorry, 24.
Oh, okay, because the one. Gotcha. So yeah, you silently take your spider form, and this must have been one you've had some practice with, because you like not a sound at all climb up either the stairs and then the wall to get up to the next floor. And once you get to the next floor, you can see that it breaks off into separate classrooms. And coming from the second classroom on the right, that's where this light is spilling out of. It looks like pretty decent amount of torch light or fireplace light, something like that, because it's too much to be candle. And you see the light, and you hear the sound of liquid moving, coming from inside that room. A sloshing sound of not a lot, not like big splashing or water running, just the sound, gentle sound of water moving and something being moved through it.
Gross.
You can't see in there yet.
Yeah, I'm
But would you like to crawl to the doorway of that room, or would you like to wait for everybody else?
Yeah, just like peek around the corner, like the doorway corner.
Okay. Go ahead and make another stealth check, because this one is a little different.
+6, 21.
Okay. Despite something looking right at the doorway, they don't see you. As this gruesome sight of a like a 4-foot or 5-foot spider,
halfling-sized spider,
looks in around the doorway. You see a scrawny, almost emaciated, dark elf man who you recognize as Alalan.
It's his dad.
Shit.
Oh,
It's his dad. You see Alalan sitting in a vat / tub of water, looking just like Geralt from
I was about
Witcher
to
3.
say.
He's like lounging on it. You can't see anything lewd, but yeah, he's got his legs up.
This is forbidden.
His face looks pallid and awful. He looks very sick. You see a puke bucket next to the
Always
tub.
looks awful.
And yeah, you see a puke bucket next to the tub, and he's like looking straight at the door, but he's like this kind of, and he seems to be taking a very, very steamy bath.
Gross.
His head's just kind of bobbing.
Kyle chose to put that in this game. Let everyone think
Expeditious
about that.
retreat. I don't have this spell, but I do whatever I have to get the equivalent effect.
You silently evade that situation. He did not seem to notice that you were there.
She's gonna also just like immediately like climb back out the window and then like continue like away from the building, like just shaking her head.
You go down,
like,
you go
no.
past the rest of the party and just keep rolling.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, nah.
I mean, that's telling for us.
Yeah. So
She
Marcella,
can't talk anyway.
you guys see Marcella come down the stairs and then roll out and go outside the building.
I guess it was nothing. Let's follow.
You all
Where-
climb
where
out.
did she go?
Outside the complex. She left.
Okay. Okay.
She straight up left.
No thanks.
What the fuck is going on here?
She can't speak. She's a spider.
She can't speak, and yet she's said an awful lot by just leaving.
And what? Why did she leave? Just because Yalalan was in there?
Yeah, taking a bath.
You have to ask Marcella.
Yeah. Well, I guess I.
Can you
Ma-
message
Major-
someone in
I can't.
Wild Shape?
No, you can't cast spells.
If you
No,
had
can
telepathy
I be
as-
messaged too?
Oh
Well-
yeah.
Yeah.
You have yeah. You keep your mental faculties. And if you had like
Oh,
telepathy
I
as-
have message.
James can
I
be
have
the,
my
yeah.
divinity message.
Sorry, right.
All right. Well, look, this is the only way. Apparently, she doesn't want to change back. I don't know why she's not changing back. She's kind of freaking me out, but this is going to be the only way we can hear what happened. Okay. I'll say what happened. Let me do a quick Arcana check in case I get a 1. Actually, no, my Arcana modifier is already 5 or 6, so there's no way in hell that I would get less words than that. So I'll message what happened.
Marcella.
Feel all in bath.
The
It
are
sounds
those
like
actual words?
spidery. Yeah.
How do you spell those? And you're like the writing. Remember the
FT.
I'll relay that over my head in letters as it comes to me, and I'll look up at the letters and be like, "The heck? Does this make any sense to you guys?"
I guess that's
No.
a barking spider sound.
Her keys must be stuck.
All right. Well, there's a bath involved, so maybe the other spider we're looking for is bathing in there.
We're looking for a spider?
Oh,
I thought we were
Jesus.
looking for
Pedro's just like fucking kicks in whatever door or
Oh my
whatever is here, just with his sword drawn, is like, all right, what the fuck's going on in here?
She's gonna raise 4 of her front legs like.
I wanted to be like double Macaulay Culkin face. Where you're like,
Yeah, two like this,
With
two
the
like.
8 legs. Yeah.
So, gang.
so Major's kicked in the door.
I'm following Madros. Madros kicked in the door.
Okay.
I got his
Now,
back.
What door did you kick in?
I'm a little hazy on like the details of where we all are. I know we came in the back with her, but like, did we go through a window? Was it?
Yeah.
Let me zoom into. Let me show you. Everybody, put your tokens over at this little complex here. I think we need some visual aids to help with
Oh
your.
no, there's 2 of me.
That sounds like there's a fight coming.
To help. Oh no, no. If there was a fight, I would just use a battle map. That.
Oh.
I mean, there could be a fight.
I'm having issues with it. Can someone make my token? I always have problems with this.
Gotcha. All right, Eric, I'm gonna drag you out. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There we go. All right, Morchella, one more token, and then or bring your token over or whatever. Why? It's not letting me drag any of my tokens on here. It's super weird. Can I drag a guy with a toilet? I can't even drag a guy with a toilet. Crazy. All right. Anyway, so everybody was out front, right? And Morchella, where's your token?
I love how Kyle asked that like he's like a disapproving coach or school teacher. He's just like,
where's your token? Erica, are you able to get your token onto the board?
I'm dragging and dropping from the character sheet. Is that not it?
You grab your name like out in your journal tab. Just grab the name and drag and drop your name. There you go.
Wow.
There we go. Okay.
A really big spider.
Seven or 8 sessions, guys.
Yeah,
we'll
we
get
got
there.
this. We got this just in time. Okay, so anyway, Morchella went around the back. She crawled in through a window. She said, "Hey, there's a light upstairs." Everybody went inside the building. It doesn't matter whether you went around to where she went in or you went in. Everybody's on the first floor of the building. Morchella turns into a spider, goes upstairs, sees Alalin getting his Geralt on, runs back downstairs, and then leaves because she's so appalled, and says Alalin taking a bath to Sigmund. Now, if you're saying you're going to kick the door in on Alalin, if you go upstairs, the door's open. But if you go upstairs, and go to the room that's lit where Alalin's at, you can do that. Or you can follow Morchella, who's already left. She left the building. She's gone.
Oh yeah, I mean, if she's not gonna turn back into a person, I'm just gonna go in there at this point.
Okay.
Like,
okay. Yep. So you upstairs.
May just doesn't have the patience for charades with a spider that smells like mushrooms.
What is it called?
Just gonna
So all like the drumming videos with the little drumming spiders. Love it. Okay. The Madros, you go upstairs after seeing Morchella rolled out. It's like none of that shit. She rolled out, and you go upstairs, and you go to the open doorway that is very well lit, in the only very well lit room, and you see Alalin laying in the tub, and he must have heard you come up, heard you approach the doorway. What are you doing here? You're first year student. What are you doing in Geodar?
I really don't know if now's the time to be worrying about formalities, Professor. We're trying to solve the case that's got you and the rest of the students ill.
Can't think of a better time for formalities than when I'm naked in a tub and you've come here. Someone's doing this. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, in that case, we have an idea of who that someone might be.
Nope.
Do you recognize the name?
Stop you right there.
What are you all going on about?
We are trying to find the source of who is tainting the Eldritch Balm and making everyone sick. Seems like you've got a bad case of it yourself.
Someone's definitely doing this. We got rid of all the bad bomb.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear.
What? I'm sorry. I'm naked. I can't hear you.
One at a time.
How did you locate and where did you remove the bad balm from?
From the campus where all the bomb was.
Where did you take it to, though?
I don't know. They did set it on fire or something. I don't know. Tinkeryard took care of it. They just destroyed it. That was weeks ago.
And yet you are in the state that you're currently in. So does that tell you anything about the success of your purging of the campus.
I'm running out of bubbles to cover all my modesty. Please, young bold child, hand me that towel.
Yes, here is the towel, Professor. And
Don't-
what do you know about?
Don't give it the towel yet.
Okay.
I don't know why
Majors
we're.
takes the
Hand me the
Majors take
towel, or you're expelled, child. Hand me the towel. Or you're
Sounds like
expelled.
Major. You took the towel.
Yeah, I've taken the towel. Majors has sheathed his sword, and he's doing the towel with
Now, Professor,
winding up.
you're in a bit of a situation where you're about to expose yourself to a group of minors. The popping bubbles are a ticking time bomb, Professor. So I would say you should answer your questions pretty quickly before we have to get the authorities involved.
You guys aren't minors. You're all college aged.
You're a minor.
Oh yeah.
Marcello also raises spidered hand.
Spider's a minor. She's just born a few minutes ago.
I stare intensely at the bubbles. Wait, no, I don't like where this is going. Why does me seeing my professor naked our weapon against him?
Make a persuasion check. You know what? You can do a straight roll. Because it's a pretty horrific thought.
Oh my
Yep,
god.
Yep. That number, huh? Okay. What do you want? Get out of here! You came in here. I was just bathing.
Look, Professor, we have it on good authority that the source of what's happening to the Eldritch Bomb comes from your school down here.
I mean, the things that make the bomb, but that makes all the bomb. The tainted bomb was tainted by some kind of black ichor substance. It wasn't the bomb itself; it's what was added to it.
Well, yes, we know that. Refrig here has already come to that conclusion. But did you identify what the ichor was?
No, it was something natural, but we don't. Well, no, we've never encountered it before. It was something natural that was tainted with magic. Someone is doing this. Who? Sorry.
The professor of the material wasn't able to identify what this substance was. I want to just make sure we're all clear on that.
Correct. Do you know every substance of everything ever?
No, but I'm not a professor.
I'm not fielding any questions, Sigmund, until I get decent.
That wasn't a question. I was just saying that I might know every substance ever, possibly. I read a lot of the library. And actually, the books I haven't read, Glyph over here has read. So, between the two of us,
we have the edge.
Anyway, look, where
Marcella's
is the bomb?
trying to say something.
Except she's like 2 inches tall.
No, I'm 4 feet tall. I'm as big as Nerif.
He's a lot of
spider. Oh, you're that. Oh, I missed that part. I thought you were just a regular ass spider on the ground doing this.
It's a giant wolf spider, which is a medium.
Look, Alalin, where is the ball made here? Who has their hands on it while it's in production?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like arcane in nature. I deal with nature magics. I don't know. She'd probably Tinker I think does final synthesis, but that's once all the ingredients are gathered, which is from all over campus.
But that shit's down here too, right?
No,
It's
no.
not just-
The Tinker office is on main campus. It's right by the dorms. As if I could show you an example of right here. Tinker Your compound, right behind your dorm.
wait, so why do we need to go to the Tinker Your compound?
I'm just pointing out what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Because
his claim is that every house seems to have a hand in the production of the Eldritch Bomb. This is just the source, it seems like, of the raw ingredients come from here. Am I correct in assuming that?
most ingredients come from here, and just like the final synthesis is made at the Tinker York, is done at the Tinker York compound. But I mean, the ingredients come from the swamp. I'm sure Tinker York has a few shit they add to it. Like I said, I don't care about it. I don't use it on anything. I just know that they use it around cannabis.
Do you know if the swamp is poisoned?
There's lots of poisons. Yes, many, dozens.
Oh well, then how do you keep the poisons of the swamp out of the bomb?
Because
is there a process of filtration that might have failed?
No, you just don't use ingredients that are poisonous.
Well, you said the swamp has poisonous ingredients, and ingredients from the swamp go into the bomb. It seems like there could have just been a mix-up.
I live here.
That seems entirely too coincidental, Sigmund, for this to happen twice.
Someone is doing. Yes.
We need to look for the common element. What's happening now that happened 6 weeks ago?
How could we possibly know that?
Put a pin in that one, Sigmund.
What happened? People have been getting sick for a little bit longer than 6 weeks ago. But what happened 6 weeks ago? What is the common element, Sigmund? Use your brain, Sigmund. Your mind.
I know what the common element is.
Good.
Symbols start coming out of him like thinking thoughts. Algebra, Pythagoras theorem, quadratic equations.
Find your common element and find who's doing this and stop them. Well, your students, tell us and we'll stop them.
Yolande, who would have motivation to hurt the school like this? Any professor, any staff? Anyone with a vendetta that you expelled from the school years ago who might still be slinking around?
I can't. I don't think so. I mean, we've expelled a couple professors and students, but I don't know of any that.
None of them are still here.
They shouldn't.
I assume.
No, everyone was no.
I wasn't sure if it was like a demotion thing where maybe one used to be like a highly rated staff member and now they're the fucking groundskeeper or something like that.
Oh no. They're all they all have to leave. Yeah, no demotions.
Is there any chance that the dragons that are destroying the world above us have someone spying on the school?
Oh, wouldn't that be interesting? Our greatest weapons against the dragons. Destroyed from the inside. No, I have no idea. I don't know. I'm taking a fucking bath. Don't know.
Major's hands in his towel.
I don't want to see an old drow elf's balls today.
It's okay. I wouldn't want to see your father naked either.
Wait, what is this about being his father? What is this nonsense?
Well, I figured you two are the only assholes I've met since I've been here, so it had to be some sort of genetic, commonality.
That's racist.
It is a little racist, Madros.
Yes, not all dark elves are assholes.
I just said they were assholes. I didn't say they were dark elves.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but I am very.
It's the assholes that are related, not the dark elves.
he said genetic. I heard. Did anyone else hear him say genetic?
Spider thumbs.
Listen, all of you either need to get back to your dorms if you're not sick. If you are sick, get to the infirmary. And if you figure out who this is, let the proper staff members know so that they can deal with it. You're obviously not equipped to do so.
Professor,
the proper staff members?
We weren't feeling well while we were taking the exam. As soon as we came down to the path of the material, we felt better.
I don't feel better.
What could have made us...
You fucking fix me?
Do you know where you last encountered the bomb, where you would have been exposed to it?
No. Where was I this morning? I prepped for the exam. I had breakfast. I went over. Some fucking students were trying to bug me about, catching up on some work. The fucking stupid kid with the talking thing was, giving me past due assignments. And
wait, is this fucking Univerd?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh no.
My intuition was right. I should have smashed that little fucker right in the face.
Hold on, relax. Okay, he's fine. He's sick as well, and
That doesn't mean anything. He probably just overexposed himself to it.
I read a lot of mystery novels in that library. I don't know why this school stocks so many mystery novels, but him being sick is no excuse that eliminates him from being a suspect. In fact, it could be an excellent cover considering all the other elements point to him. 6 weeks ago, that's right, we have to break it down. Motive. His motive is to think. He wants to impress that girl who gave him the chest.
Oh, Greta? Greta
Wait, but
Garoon?
how does making people sick impress Greta? No, that's not it at all. Come back to me on that one.
Could it be that he is an actual spy for the dragons and trying to undermine the school?
Wait, he could be a dragon.
The professor's trying to speak, gentlemen.
It's okay. It's okay. It's only very important because I know something that no one else knows about Stephen.
Perhaps you should enlighten us.
It all makes sense now.
He's a dragon.
I know that Stephen. We'll find out next week. What, Stephen? What?
God, I was right from the beginning. I was right from the beginning.
It's my chest. The girl gave it to me, and
That's it for the week. You know.
God damn it! I should have cornered that little shit when I had the chance.
I thought for sure you were stopping him on after class, or like after they were going to the
I just didn't know. I figured he just. You know what's really hard with you doing that, Kyle, is that I have to suffer that horrible, horrible voice while trying to interrogate him, and I can't handle it for protracted time.
Good. Scare you away then. Good.
Based off of a random sampling of 2 campaigns that Kyle's been a DM, the bad guy has been this kid.
Yeah.
Slightly different accents, and he used to say he's the bad guy. You know,
he could be the good guy. We might be the bad
tool. He could be just a tool.
You might have caused this. Okay. Dang, that's where we're gonna end this week, especially since I'm going to be late because I didn't realize it's 9:15.
Yeah.
I gotta leave in 10 minutes. So, you know what? My sincerest apologies. We're gonna skip Stars and Wishes for this week, and we only have one more session left anyway. So, everyone can join us next Wednesday, for our finale of Quellmore First Class Year 1. And for James, you want to do the Quellmore stuff?
Quick plugs. Catch us Sunday for the Curse of Strahd. Catch us, Erica. Is there a thing this upcoming Tuesday or not? I never remember.
Once Upon a Town at Tuesday.
Oh, sorry, what did you call it? Oats.
Oats. What?
Canadian.
Ouat.
Yeah.
On town.
Yeah.
Catch Ouat on Tuesday. Catch Strahd on Sunday. Catch us on Wednesday. And that's it.
That's it for the week. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys.
On behalf of myself and all these beautiful, wonderful players, everyone have a good week. We'll see you back here for the finale, and keep rolling the dice.
Woo! Nicely done.